I'm just gonna make this video right quick, y'all, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't make a lot of videos today doing my shift. I know normally when I'm at work talking on the phone to patients, I'm making a lot of videos, but today I'm probably not gonna make as many videos, to be honest with y'all. I probably will wait till I get off work at 5 and make the next one. I just kind of want to, like I told you guys, I'm trying to pull back a little bit from making so much content throughout the day because I'm just trying to channel my brain. But I just had a thought. I was sitting in my car, just got to my parents' house, and I remember, I said, Sherelle, do you remember all your other breakups with all the men that you dated? And do you remember how you handled those breakups? And I was like, I just remember when I broke up with those men, I didn't give them a second thought. I may have was sad for like a week or so, but of course then I was broken, so I was jumping into new relationships. But the point is, I moved on so quick. I didn't even think too much about it. And mind you, those guys didn't live in my city. They lived in the other city over from me. But I still went to that city and never saw those guys again. We never spoke again. I never saw them again. Or I dated guys that lived in cities that were further out from me. Never saw those people again. So I was like, Sherelle, it's the same scenario. And then I was reminded of a story of when I dated a guy when I worked at McDonald's years ago, and how I just remember, quite frankly, how he broke my heart. He was cheating on me. And I remember he never broke up with me, but he showed up with the girl at my desk. Like, I was at my register, and he comes to my register with the new girl. They're holding hands and they're staring at me. And I had to take their order, and I was devastated. And he was like smiling and laughing at me. And I remember I just thought I wasn't going to make it. I thought I wasn't going to make it. That man had put me through so much hell. Between cheating on me, I went to his city to pick him up and bring him back to my city because I wanted to be with him that bad. And he hurt me. And I didn't think I was going to recover from that. I did not think I was going to recover from that. But I did. And the funny thing is, years later, he connected with me and he told me he was sorry about what he did. But I never saw him again like that after that. And I just moved on from it. I've had plenty of exes that I broke up with who lived in the other same city as my now ex. And I never saw them again. I never went to that side of town. We never bumped into each other in public. And I'm like, Sherelle, you got to apply the same scenario to the situation you're in now. You're never going to see the person again. You're not going to bump into them. And your life is going to go on. So I'm trying to apply that scenario in my brain today, y'all. Is Sherelle, it's going to be okay. Apply the same scenario. Because 9 times out of 10, when we break up with somebody, we usually don't see them again. We usually don't. Depending on the situation, though. But I know for me, I've never saw any of my exes out in public after we broke up. I never saw them in public. I never saw them anywhere. And if I were to see them, so much time had died down, it wouldn't even matter. So I just got to apply that scenario to this, y'all. And I got to start to see the positive in it.